Hey folks, it's David back again with another video. Hope you're all doing well. And it is, as of now, around 9:30 p.m. on the 7th of August, 2025. I'm up here at the PCA in Edinburgh, Indiana. And I was just sitting here, parked, when I realized, you know what? As I looked up from my phone, I locked the doors, just thinking, there's nobody going to be around at all tonight. I managed to park here at a customer, and whenever I do this, something comes over me where it's like I realize there's so much peace and quiet right here that I thought, you know what? I think I'll try and make a video. Because these little update videos are few and far between. All I ever really say in them is, I hope you're all doing well and keep on keeping on. I think I say that at the end of every video. But yeah, so much has happened since I started this channel on BitChute, and since I've got the YouTube channel up and running now, I guess I'll go ahead and put it over there too. Same name, Verse by Shape, and just go ahead and have it. So both both platforms can see if anybody wants to watch a random, and I do mean random, update video from a over-the-road truck driver. You know what, I can talk about that for a couple of minutes. I'm going to try and keep this short. I really want to try and make this my final year of over-the-road truck driving. My medical card goes out in June or so of next year, and I would have completed 9 full years of this, and that's a long enough haul. If you ask me, I'm just, I'm just tired, tired of it, and I'm willing to go do something else, jump into something totally different again, just to maybe see if it'll wake up my brain. And I do need much more physical activity than I get since I've been doing this job. I just absolutely have to make that happen. And so, yeah, what I want to do is try and do this job correctly for the first time ever. What in the world do you mean by that, David? What I mean is, I've been driving all these years, and it's like I haven't been really going anywhere. I spend too much money in the truck stops. I was gonna do the uh, I don't even know how to. Why is it slipping my mind? The Gifts from the Road art contest on my website, Verse by Shape. I bought all these trinkets from the gift shops and the big truck stops, just because I was trying to justify my impulse buying. I was like, man, these things are so nice. I'll give them to other people. That's what I'll do. And so I concocted this idea of giving out these little trinkets and gift items, these things that I bought from truck stops all over the country whenever I do my contest, which I am still going to do the contest. That's on the website now. I just haven't gotten around to promoting it the way I need to. But I mentioned that to say this. I've been doing things over the road that are counterproductive all these years, spending money, eating too much junk. That's a lot of money, a whole lot of money over the course of 8 years so far, that it's just, I could have done it better. And so what I want to do in these last few months, and yes, this I'm serious, this has to be the last few months of truck driving, is to just focus, relax, be as professional as I can. I always have tried to do that in my driving. Courteous, keeping my following distance, being polite everywhere I go, all the customers, shippers, receivers, everybody I deal with at the truck stops, everybody along the way, and especially the folks back home at the terminal at my company. So that's all been great as far as I'm concerned. Very little money and plenty of stress. Like, for instance, um, yesterday, Jackson, Alabama really let me down at that pickup. It was supposed to be a drop and hook. That's the way it was described beforehand, but no. Live unload, and it was recycled paper, meaning, and I was supposed to be picking up from there, meaning I had to wait to be called, had to wait in line. Some other driver jumped in front of me. I said nothing, didn't get out, didn't talk to him. I just said, It's another 30 minutes. This guy didn't realize I was keeping this little gap here to make sure that people could get around who actually work at this huge plant. And I guess he thought I was just doing whatever. So he jumped in my way. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I say it because it's part of yesterday's subpar day, which it just happens. That is over-the-road truck driving. The point is, it's recycled paper. And since I'm picking up there, I realized I've got to clean out the trailer, as soon as they're done. So when the guy's finally done, I pull up, and my blower went out a few days ago. Didn't even last me 2 years, I don't think, which was lousy. I got to see if I got it under warranty. Anyways, have a broom with me and a black bag by chance. So I'm back there sweating my butt off in this trailer, sweeping it myself, which you've had to do that as a driver, dozens of times. You just cleaning out a trailer is something that just has to be done. Some shippers, that you will not get the load if it's not adequately clean on the floor. They don't want it messing up their stuff. The point is, they ain't going to clean it for you, even though all that paper was there. I filled up a whole bag of stuff, and it wasn't just paper. These PCA loads, American Packaging Company, it was actual garbage mixed in with it. I kid you not. There was a sock, there's trash, a prescription bottle crush, some other junk, a kid's sock, and broken glass that I had to deal with. And I'm like, I'm not cutting myself on this. And I didn't. But it's like, I'm getting all filthy in my hands back there because I didn't get my gloves on because of what I thought I was going to have to be dealing with. Paper, it was so filthy. Filled up a whole bag. As I got out and picked it up, the bag tore. Maybe a fifth of the stuff spilled out on the... And granted, it's the recycling place. There's littered paper, a little bit at least, here and there, all around that area. But I'm like, forget it. I'm going to put this... I put it in my truck because there was no bin near me. I ended up getting it in a bin at the place, but it's like, y'all could take better care of me than this, y'all. Come on. Give me a place to dump this mess, because that's the equivalent of you getting a bunch of foreign filthy garbage and putting it about 5 feet away from where you sleep at night, because I was here in the truck. Imagine that, putting that filth in your house next to where you sleep at night. Because you can't leave a bad image. You can't misbehave or break the rules at these places. It could cost your company a customer. And so you gotta mind your P's and Q's, and I always try and do that. Anyways, had to clean the thing myself, then get loaded, got around there, and yeah, finally got up here. Appointment 10 o'clock tomorrow. And I said all that to say this: you just have these random bad days, and it steals when all of a sudden 3.5 hours of work and waiting is added to your day. It's like a vampire sucking on your neck. I had planned to try and get into a book, try and make some notes for preparation for a speech I need to give and things like that. It's like, it just sucks the life out of you. And I'm driving along thinking, well, David, if you did some other job, things pop up and do the same kind of thing. But I always go back to this. At least I'll be up on my feet much more than I am now. And that's something that absolutely has to happen. So, yeah, keeping this under 10 minutes, just letting you know about that. I will bring these trucking updates to a close before very much longer in my life, if the Lord wills, if the Lord lets it happen. And on that note, try and talk about something else besides trucking in the next update. Maybe politics. Oh, please no. Yeah. See you later, folks. Thank you so much for listening to me for a few minutes. Take care and keep on keeping on. Thanks.